What if one morning the entire football world woke up to a headline so shocking that nobody could believe it? Argentina disqualified from the FIFA World Cup. Not eliminated. Not defeated. Not knocked out. Disqualified. The reigning football giants. The nation of Lionel Messi. One of the most successful teams in football history. Gone from the tournament. It sounds impossible. But what if it actually happened? How would Lionel Messi react? How would the people of Argentina react? What would FIFA do? And would rival countries start mocking Argentina? Today, we're diving into one of the craziest football scenarios imaginable. Imagine it's a normal World Cup morning. Fans are excited. Millions of Argentinians are preparing for the next match. Social media is full of predictions. Messi is expected to lead his team once again. Everything seems normal. Then suddenly, football journalists begin posting mysterious updates. Something is happening behind the scenes. Nobody knows exactly what. Rumors start spreading across social media. Within minutes, the entire football community is talking about one thing: Argentina. At first, fans ignore it. People assume it's fake news. But then major news channels begin reporting the story. FIFA officials are reportedly holding an emergency meeting. The situation is becoming serious. Very serious. Hours later, an official announcement is expected. Millions of fans around the world begin waiting. The tension is unbelievable. Then comes the statement: Argentina has been suspended pending an investigation. Immediately, chaos erupts. Football fans cannot believe what they are hearing. How could something like this happen to one of the biggest teams in football history? Questions begin flooding social media. What happened? Why Argentina? Is Messi's World Cup over? Can FIFA really do this? The entire football world stops and watches. Now imagine Lionel Messi hearing the news. For Messi, this wouldn't just be another football controversy. This would be personal. Very personal. Because Messi's entire career has been connected to Argentina. 4 years, he carried enormous pressure. Many people doubted him. Many critics claimed he could never achieve greatness with his national team. Faced criticism from fans and media. Yet he never gave up. Eventually, he achieved what every footballer dreams of. He lifted the World Cup. He completed football. Now imagine being told that your nation's place in football's biggest tournament is suddenly in danger. The emotional impact would be massive. Meanwhile, back in Argentina, the reaction would be explosive. Because football in Argentina is not just a sport. It's part of the country's identity. Football is woven into everyday life. Children dream of becoming the next Messi. Families gather around televisions to watch matches. Victories are celebrated in the streets. Defeats are felt deeply across the nation. Now imagine hearing that your national team could be removed from the World Cup. The reaction would be immediate. News channels would switch to non-stop coverage. Former players would appear on television. Sports analysts would debate every detail. Fans would gather in public places demanding answers. Social media would become absolute chaos. Hashtags would trend worldwide. Millions of posts would appear within hours. Some people would blame FIFA. Others would demand evidence. Some would defend Argentina no matter what. The debate would never stop. The story wouldn't remain limited to football. Imagine Argentina. Difficult questions. The president would likely face enormous pressure. Citizens would want answers. International media would begin covering the story. And then comes another question. Would other countries start mocking Argentina? The answer is probably yes. Because football fans can be ruthless. Imagine social media during this situation. Memes everywhere. Jokes spreading across the internet. Fans from rival nations creating viral posts. Some supporters would defend Argentina. Others would celebrate their problems. Perhaps the biggest question would involve Messi's legacy. Would Argentina being disqualified damage Messi's reputation? Many football experts would say no. Because Messi's achievements are already secured. He has won almost everything possible. He has broken countless records and inspired millions around the world. However, that wouldn't stop people from debating. Now imagine FIFA reaches its final decision. Argentina is officially removed from the tournament. What happens next? Who replaces Argentina? Do previous match results remain valid? Should games be replayed? Every option creates controversy. FIFA would face enormous pressure. Fans from every country and broadcasters would be watching closely. And while all of this is happening, Messi remains at the center of the story. Eventually, the moment everyone is waiting for finally arrives. Messi decides to speak. Hundreds of journalists. Dozens of cameras. Millions of viewers watching live. The room is silent. Messi walks in. Then he begins speaking. Whatever he says would instantly spread around the world. Every sentence would become a headline. Argentina wouldn't simply accept defeat. Appeals would be filed. Lawyers would become involved. Evidence would be reviewed. The battle could continue for weeks or months. Fans would constantly search for updates. Argentine supporters would refuse to give up. Because true football fans never stop believing. Years later, people would still talk about it. Documentaries would be made. Books would be written. Fortunately, this entire story is hypothetical. Argentina has not been disqualified. Messi has not been banned. There is no official decision removing Argentina from the tournament. But imagining such a scenario shows just how important Argentina is to world football. One team, one decision, one headline, capable of shaking the entire world. The question is, how do you think Messi would react?